In this After Effects tutorial, we will create this glitch animation on the text without using any third-party plugin. It's super simple to create. Let's dive in. Create a new composition of any size you want. Now let's create a solid layer and keep this of dark color. Well, mine RGB combination is 5, 27, 25, not completely black. You can keep whatever you want. Now let's type the text. Motion. Open Align panel by going to Window menu and align this text in the center of the composition. Right now, I am keeping font size to 150 points and using font OCR. Well, I don't know how to pronounce it. You can just Google it or you can use any other font. It doesn't matter. Now go to Effects and Presets tab. Search for Mosaic Effect. Here you will get two mosaic, but you have to use one which comes under Stylize section. As soon as you will apply it, it will divide text into blocks. And if you look in the effect controls, it's currently dividing it into 10 by 10 blocks, both horizontally and vertically. You can change it and count number of blocks showing on the screen. But I don't want these faded blocks. So just check this sharp color box. Now blocks which are brighter will get full color intensity. Those who were dull will get disappeared and some will get average color intensity. And that's we want. So let's animate it. Set horizontal and vertical blocks to 1. Everything will disappear. Go to first frame, add a keyframe to both. Select the layer, hit U key to show all animated parameters. Move 5 frames and set value to 10. Move 5 other frames. Set block count to 25 by 25. Again 5 frames, block count 50. 5 frames more, set it to 70. Further 5 frames, set it to 100. And finally set it to 500 to reveal the text properly. Still, there will be rough edges, but we will fix that. If you check it, it will animate something like this. But this is we don't want, right? Actually, it's animating in between keyframes. So what we can do, select all keyframes, right click on it and select toggle hold keyframe. Now each keyframe will retain its own value, but in between keyframes will not animate. And we will get this nice digital animation. But it's still not complete yet. I don't want hard edges. So let's apply one more effect on it, that is matte choker. As soon as you will apply it, some blocks will disappear, some gets blurred, and there will be smoothness on the block's edges. So let's increase it up to 10. Go to first frame, add a keyframe to it, expand effect control on the layer itself, and if you move further, here it has only 2 blocks. So no need to change softness here. On this keyframe, let's reduce softness to 8. Move further. Let's here reduce it to 5. And in the last, set it to 0. And since I don't want to animate in between keyframes, so let's select all and hold keyframes. Now check it. That's nice. One more thing we need, that is glow. Just apply it on the layer and let's change threshold value to 75 and increase glow radius, maybe 60 will be better. And our first part is done. Alright, time to animate next scene. For that, we will need some time lag between both animations. Maybe this will be better. Now duplicate this layer and just trim it from a starting point. And the bottom layer, we will trim it also, but from the end point. I hope you'll know the shortcuts, that is Alt or Option key plus left or right bracket key. Well, on the upper layer, we want smooth text, no rough edge. So just delete Mosaic and Matte choker effects on this layer. Now new animation will take place which requires opacity parameter. Just add keyframe to it, move 5 frames, set it to 20%, 5 more frames, set it back to 100, again 5 frames, set it to 50%, and in last set it to 100 again. Now let's play with glow intensity as well. Add a keyframe to it. Here let's set it to 0.8. Here set it back to 1 again. Now select all keyframes, just hold them. It will animate like this. Now repeat this process again, that is animate opacity and glow intensity using random values. I mean, it's not hard coded. Just use your creativity. Let's check it. I think there is much time lag between both blinkings. Check it again. Excellent. Last thing, let's duplicate this layer. And on the bottom one, open animated parameters. Let's apply one more effect on it, that is shift channels. Okay, open position parameter as well. We will need that. On the first frame on this layer, add keyframe to all 3 channels and set both green and blue channels to lightness. Don't worry, you will see changes in a moment. Add a keyframe to position. Now move 5 frames and using keyboard change its position little bit, not too much. It should be very close to the main text. Again 5 frames and change its position as I am doing here. As I have told you, it has no theory. So do whatever you like. Now hold keyframe values. Do same for further animation as well. Alright, let's check it. That's great. Let's check it from a starting point as well. That's we are looking for. One bonus thing, if you want to animate both layers simultaneously, you can do it using null object. Like here, I want to animate scale parameter. First, parent both layers to the null. Now add a keyframe to it, choose next frame and change its value to 102. So both layers will animate with null object. In last, bottom layer is not in need anymore once it will finish its animation. So just trim it. And we are done. Subscribe this channel to get more updates about motion design, video editing and visual effects and great tips about color grading. See you in next tutorial.